Hey, Stephen Jones here. I'm once again your 2018 president for the Georgia Professional Photographers Association, and I want to talk to you today about something that's coming up really soon, and that's our Photoworks Georgia. This is our week-long intensive training educational program that we hold every year. It's, in my opinion, by far one of the best values in photographic training that's out there. It's going to be March 11th and 16th. We're just less than 3 weeks away, and it's just going to be great. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope to see everybody there. You will not be disappointed. We're going to be hosted, as we have been for years, since the beginning, at North Georgia Technical College in Clarksville, Georgia. One of the best facilities for photographic teaching. Hi, chickens again. Oh, we're coming from the live from my family compound, our compound here in top beautiful Rome, Georgia. And so, sorry. Anyway, we're going to be at North Georgia Tech, one of the best facilities for photographic education in the state of Georgia, in my opinion. Just great facilities. Our hotel is going to be the Hellendorf Inn in scenic, beautiful downtown Helen. Shh. Sorry. We're going to be in Helen for our hotel and some of our other activities, and it's just going to be a great week. It always is. Sorry. Hey, you can't make this stuff up. Anyway, so, you know, you may be thinking you might think you already know everything, that you're already an expert. That's great. You know, if you already know everything there is to know and you're that awesome, why don't you come talk to me and we'll put you on the teaching for next year. We'll have your class. And I don't mean that sarcastically, maybe a little bit, but really, if you're that good, then come talk to us. We want to have you teach. But as for the rest of us, maybe you're like me and maybe you thought at one point you knew it all, and the further you got down the road, you realized that you didn't really. And maybe if you started listening to some people who were maybe a little bit smarter, more experienced, or a little more savvy than you, your road would be easier. I attended my first class about 10 years ago, and it changed my life. You know, I'm no spring chicken, right? I was already well into my 30s. I had a degree from the University of Georgia in photography. So, you know, I already knew everything I needed to know, right? Well, you know, I humbled myself at the advice of a good friend of mine, Jim Galeazzo, a great guy who actually believes so much in the program. He paid for me to go that year. He paid my tuition for me to go to Georgia school, and it changed my life. And thank God he did. I met Louis Tonsmeyer, who's been a great mentor, he is a past president of PPA, and he's also a past president of GPPA. Great guy, always willing to help. Can't say enough great things about Louis. But that class changed my life, and I realized that I didn't know everything, and that maybe if I listened to some smarter people who knew a little bit more maybe than I did, my road could be a little bit smoother, and it really has been. And I really think that getting plugged into Georgia school and getting help from people like Louis Tonsmeyer are the reason that I'm still in business today, not digging ditches or greeting at Walmart, but instead doing, you know, what I feel, heck, it's the only thing I know how to do. So thank God I'm still here, because I don't have any other talents. But look, anyway, we've got Tony Corbell coming for us. He's a true master. I'm so glad to have Tony back. It's been a few years since we've had him at Georgia School. Sorry, it's Photoworks now. We used to call it Georgia School. It's Photoworks, but we haven't had him back in a long time. It's been several years. I'm really excited. I didn't know we have another opportunity for Tony to come back, but his class is called Between Light and Shadow, and everything Tony teaches about understanding and controlling quality of light. So you're going to learn from a true master, how to manipulate, control light from all sources: strobes, flashes, sunlight, ambient light, all types of light, and additive, subtractive, reflective, transmissive light. All those qualities of light, Tony's going to go over and help you figure out how to get the best out of your gear using the light that's available to you. We've also got Tom Rouse coming, Chicago-based native with almost 25 years of experience doing what he does, and his class is Fine Art and Photoshop, and he's going to show you how that was the llama snorting, sorry. Tom is going to go over his conceptualized fine art images, how he uses real-world images that are blended and manipulated to create these alternative to real-world perceptions. Really amazing stuff. Check him out. Look him up if you don't know who he is. It's T-H-O-M, Tom Rouse, R-O-U-S-E. T-H-O-M-R-O-U-S-E, Tom Rouse. Just some really fantastic fine art, Photoshop manipulation type stuff. And our third class is going to be with Eddie Tapp, who hails right here from the great state of Georgia. Eddie's an amazing guy. He's been around for a while too, and he's always right out there on the cutting edge of the photography and what's new and coming and what's already here really. He's going to be doing aerial ventures. That's drone photography. And if you think drones are like just a fad, you know, like digital was 20 years ago, it's going to pass. I'm still going to shoot film. You know, some guys are still shooting film. Hey, that's all good. But if you didn't think the digital was really going to be a thing that was going to be here to stay, you might want to take this class, because drones aren't going anywhere. They've only gotten more popular, easier to fly, better image quality. And Eddie's going to go over how to get up and running with your drones. He's going to go over safety. He's going to go over camera settings. He's going to go finding the best light and angles from the air, because that's a whole different world for us ground-based photographers. He's also going to go over FAA regulations and how to do some post-production. So we've got 3 great options for you from 3 great photographers who are just really outstanding instructors, great people. You're really going to get the most out of attending if you come. Look, this is one of the best values out there. It's $650. That may sound like a lot of money. It's for 5 days. And I know people who have spent more than that on a single day, a 1-day seminar, or even a weekend. You get 5 days going deep with these instructors. You get personal time with them, one-on-one time. You ask the questions you need to ask, get the answers you want answered. And not only that, but hey, you're gonna get lunch every day at the wonderful North Georgia cafeteria, and you get that included. And you also get at least 1 dinner. There may be more, but at least 1 dinner. That's our closing dinner on Wednesday night. You're gonna get that included. And if you want to eat at the eat breakfast, which is not included, but if you want to eat that, you can eat at the North Georgia Tech cafeteria. It's like $2-3 for a belly full. It's really a great deal. But we're gonna have lots of fun. There's gonna be good people there. We're gonna make a week out of it. It's gonna be a blast. gppa.com and go to Photoworks. gppa.com, and also look for a link in the comments. I hope to see you there. Remember, you only get out what you put in. God bless, take care. Thank you. There's Llama. Hi, Llama. And there's Scully. Scully. Don't be shy, Scully. Say hello. She wants to play ball. She always wants to play ball. Take care.